kid, when I was in preschool, I went to preschool, which is like before kindergarten. I know a lot of people don't go to preschool. I went to preschool. It's like a daycare and an education center. When I was in preschool, I used to be in advanced preschool. I would go into a little room and I would do math and stuff. And I remember we had one of those cash register toys where it doubles as a calculator. And I remember sitting around with a bunch of other kids, and we would be pressing buttons on the calculator cash register, and they'd be like, they all would be like, 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 3, 3 + 3 is 4, and I'll be like, you fucking dumb bitches! 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4, 3 + 3 is 6. You guys are fucking stupid! And they're like, no, it's not. 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 3, 3 + 3. It would make little me so mad. It would make little me so... I remember one day I came into class. No one would ever believe me, by the way, in class. No one ever believed me. I came into class one day and I was like, guys, I just found out something. Did you know that giraffe is spelled with a G instead of a J? And they're like, no, they're not. No, they're not. It's spelled with a J because it makes a J sound. You're stupid. It does not start with a G. You're wrong. I would get so fucking mad. I get so mad. I remember I think it was first grade. In first grade, I had a debate with another little girl. I had 2 debates with this little girl. All right. She took lessons from my instructor, and she rode one of my horses, who is a pony, and she's like a small size pony, and she would say, oh, your horse is a baby. I'm like, no, it's not. It's a full-grown pony. And she's like, ponies are babies. And I'm like, no, it's a full-grown horse. She belongs to me. I know she's an adult. She's the same age as me. It would make me so mad. And then we had a debate about how many holes a woman had. She's like, you have 1 hole and it's your butthole. And I'm like, no, there's multiple holes. You have 3. And she's like, no, there's just a butthole. There's just a butthole. I'm like, no, you're stupid. There are 3 holes. And she just didn't believe me. She didn't believe me. It was like first grade. I remember the day so clearly because it was raining outside and we couldn't have recess outdoors. So we had indoor recess. And indoor recess, you could pull up board games and toys and shit. And we had like the board games and stuff out. And I was having this debate with her next to a counter. I remember the image so clearly in my mind. We were right next to a counter in between some desks. And she was like, no, there's only the butthole. And I'm like, where do you think babies come from? And I'm like, she's like, the butthole. There's only a butthole. I'm like, you're a woman. You know there's 3 holes down there.
Huh?
I don't understand why no one believed me. No one ever believed anything I said to them. I have got so many school stories. I'm sorry I'm so distracted from the game, but they're all coming to mind right now. In 2nd grade, some bitch stole my fucking umbrella. And she was so dumb about it. Alright, I had an umbrella. And this specific umbrella you could only buy either online or from my mom's store she had at the time. She used to have a store and she sold these umbrellas, alright? And my umbrella went missing at the end of the day. So I go to the teacher and I'm like, my umbrella's missing. I think somebody took it. And then I come back to school the next day and I see my umbrella again. And this bitch, this blonde bitch, she had my umbrella. And she's like, no, this is my umbrella. And I went to the teacher and was like, this girl has my umbrella. She stole it. And my teacher didn't believe me either. And so I go home and I talk to my mom and I'm like, she has my umbrella. And my mom's like, nobody else can have that umbrella. Only you could have that umbrella. I don't sell those anymore. And go back to school the next day and I confront her. And I'm like, I know you have my umbrella. That's my umbrella. No one else could have that umbrella. She's like, no, it's not. And then she got in trouble.